Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. In this episode we are checking out the de Havilland Caribou. This aircraft was available on the marketplace for, I believe it was $15.99 or $14.99, can't remember, one or the other. But I decided that, you know what, let's go ahead and give it a shot. And we're going to try something super ballsy and probably really dumb with it. We're going to try to land it at St. Bart's. Make sure, if you guys can, that you join us at Flight Sim Expo 2023. That's right, Overkill Simulations is going to be present this year, guys, at the Lone Star Museum in Houston, Texas. If you guys are interested in joining us there, be sure to check down the description below. There is a coupon code that can save you guys a bit of money using my personal reference to get you there. Again, that'll save you a bit of cash in your Flight Sim Expo 2023 experience. This is going to be June 23rd through the 25th of 2023. Again, in Houston, Texas, at the Lone Star Flight Museum. I went a few years ago in Las Vegas, and they are an absolute great time. There's some very, very informative and educational seminars to help better your flight simming experience, as well as a ton of developers of both hardware and software that you guys actually get to try out, essentially a try before you buy experience, as well as talking with the developers themselves and finding out what the products are all about. So again, guys, it's going to be Flight Sim Expo 2023 in Houston, Texas. I hope to see you guys all there. Don't forget to use my coupon code that you can find down in the description below. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides as well as any future guides that come along down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below, and thank you to all of my current subscribers. So I am excited to check this aircraft out. I know it's going to be a bit on the simpler side, so I'm not going to spend too much time as far as focusing on things like, the overall startup process and things like that. Not for this video. Based on the price point, I have a pretty good idea of what to expect from it. But as far as the exterior textures and the overall modeling of it, the aircraft looks pretty fantastic. I'm super excited to hear what the sounds are on it. I've actually seen some pretty mixed opinions of this aircraft, but so far I have to say I'm relatively impressed with it. I think it has a lot to offer. All the circuit breakers seem to be functioning. I mean, it seems like a very functioning aircraft, so I guess I don't quite understand where some of the negative feedback that I've seen are coming from this particular bird. Now, again, this is going to be a very hodgepodge overall review of the aircraft simply because of the price point. And when I say hodgepodge, I mean I'm not going to spend today's video going super into detail. We're just going to sort of do the hot start and then see how the aircraft progresses from there. So let's go ahead and get that started. We're going to do Control E. I don't know if you can open the window. I don't see any indication of such. Got two engines running. Let's go outside. Sounds pretty darn good. Yeah, I like the sounds. I really do. I think that sounds pretty awesome. Now, for this, I do need to figure out... Oh, that's the parking brake right there, I think. Let's see what we got. Pull and turn clockwise. Yes, it is. All right, cool. So, let's see about a pushback, though. Well, I don't know. Forget it. Let's see if we can just turn this bad girl. All right, here we go. So... at least in that parking brake, I'm going to hold down the left toe brake. Oh yeah, she'll turn. All right. Well, I suppose we can come down and check out some lights and stuff. I love the paneling work. Like I said, I really don't know what the complaint is. Maybe people have complained about quite a few things, and I think for the price of this thing, I think it's pretty awesome. Avionics was at the 430, is that right? I don't normally use these avionics systems, so gotta be honest. I'm a little inexperienced when it comes to them, but heater, battery, master start. Gosh, it's so old. Look at that. I love the detail work. I think the texturing's absolutely awesome. I think this is a really cool looking airplane, honestly. I like this airplane. Very nostalgic. I don't know, though. And this is my fault for not walking through checklists and things, but... Alright, so we got pitot heat. Probably not going to need that today. We're not going that high. Boost pumps, so that's fuel. Okay, fuel, left and right tanks. Let's go ahead and set that altimeter. Okay, looks like it's set. I've noticed that recently. Are the aircraft starting with the altimeters preset? Now, I am on the Sim Update 12 beta, so I'm wondering if that has something to do with that. But I've noticed the past couple flights, every time I get into the aircraft, the altimeter's already set. Let me know if any of you other ones on beta have experienced that. All right, let's get rolling. Oh, did I hit the brake again? My bad. Why do I feel so high in the cockpit, though? There we go. It seems a bit more accurate. So again, we're gonna attempt to land this at St. Bart's. We're gonna fly her over there the old-fashioned way. Oh, damn it. I did it again. I did this in the last video. I turned the wrong direction. I don't think you're required to take off from the other direction. I think you're allowed to take off towards the water, aren't you? Now I'm second-guessing myself. I always get these airports mixed up. Yeah, I could pull up the chart, but quite frankly, I'm being lazy. Just calling it as it is. There's what I was looking for. There's my taxi light. And let's turn the landing lights on since we're on the runway. I don't see strobe lights. There's flaps. This is a cool plane. Oh, I really am digging the sound. I'm really digging the sound. This is dope. I don't have any problem with this plane at all. I think it's cool. Like I said, I haven't flown it yet, so, you know, I might be full of crap, but so far I'm digging it. Oops, hitting buttons here. Yep, I did. Oh my gosh. I read the windsock wrong. What is wrong with me today, man? You guys ever have those days where every time you try to do something, you screw it up? That's just where I'm at today. Like, every video that I've done today, I've made a couple today, and I'm just doing goofy things. It's just like, gosh, like, has it been that long? We're taking off with a tailwind, guys. So you guys are going to get the ultimate experience with this of things that you probably shouldn't do with this aircraft. A newbie probably shouldn't land it at St. Bart's, and you probably shouldn't take off. Alright, there's flaps. Let's go 15. Or 20, I guess that would be. Let's go max power. So airspeed alive. Looks like we're supposed to rotate. Oh yeah, picked her right up, didn't she? Gear coming up. Oh, damn it, I turned it off. I was trying to give you guys an external view and I kept screwing it up. Definitely sounds beautiful. So I don't think she's got any autopilot. But it certainly has plenty of trim controls and all the good jazz we need there. It's time. Flaps really pull that nose down. This is either going to be really cool or really, really dumb. Bad time to try to get a cool screenshot. Well, it actually kind of worked out because I was a little wide, wasn't I? Too low. Let myself get too low. Hold her here for a minute. Props back to full. Oh! Misjudged that altitude. But all in all... Oh, Big Mama, stop. Ooh. But all in all, we made it, man. Okay, so let's talk about it. So first off, I think this is actually a really cool aircraft. I love these older planes. Now, I can tell you right now, you know, as we've all been spoiled with autopilots and nav systems and all the good jazz that we fly with, this one takes all that away, right? So some of that's to be expected. I should not have turned those off yet, but oh well. You know, so if you're going to fly it, keep in mind, you are going to fly it. You have to fly it the whole time. Unless I'm missing something, I do not believe this has autopilot. And I don't see why it would. It's a much older aircraft. It's not to say that aircraft didn't have it. I mean, I think even the B-17s in World War II had autopilot to a certain extent, like they could hold heading and attitude. So you do lose the creature comforts. At the same token, flying an aircraft like this is really cool. It's big, it's sluggish. I mean, you're flying a bus. That's definitely the A320 could run circles around this thing, you know. So take that into consideration. But as far as an enjoyable experience, I really enjoyed this aircraft. Actually, I thought it was kind of fun. So if that's something that you guys are interested in checking out, then I would definitely recommend doing so. I don't think that you would be disappointed in this particular aircraft. This was good. This was a lot of fun for me. I'm really glad that I got this one. So anyway, I just wanted to share that experience with you guys. The landing wasn't near as bad as I was expecting, although probably still should not have been attempted in the manner I did it. I forgot to turn the taxi light off. Actually, I forgot to turn the electricals off. But anyway, as always, guys, let me know what you think of the aircraft down and below. Let me know your experiences, maybe some cool places to fly. I'd love to hear from you guys. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.